rising, good afternoon, or good depending on where in the world you're tapping in from. Got to keep in mind that podcast global show. Today we'll be discussing ex-Virginia state trooper suspected of catfishing teenager and murdering her family the day after Thanksgiving dies in shootout with California cops. Ooh, doggy. That was about, I mean, who didn't you kill? Is this one of them good apples? No, they're all part of the good apple. Law and crime. We got Columbacher, a member of law enforcement for Virginia, died in a shootout with law enforcement in California after a suspected cross country catfishing effort to sexually exploit a teenager left uh, three times of the girl's family members dead. Hold on. You left three of okay. Austin Lee Edwards, 28, the bum on the screen, was shot and killed on the day after Thanksgiving after he allegedly committed three murders in Riverside County. Riverside? According to the Riverside Police Department, law enforcement received a call about a teenage girl who appeared distressed as she was being led into a red Kia Soul with an older man. As officers with the RPD responded to that initial call, dispatch radio to note that there was a structure fire just a few houses away from where the original welfare check call had originated. The Riverside Fire Department arrived first and reported a working fire on the first floor of the residence. Police said in a press release they uh, initiated a fire attack, made entry, then discovered three adult victims laying on the ground in the front entryway. Their bodies were pulled outside, where it was determined they were victims of an apparent suicide. Look, they made them all heroic. Yeah, they had to work. There was a working fire, and then they had to initiate the attack. They went on offense, made entry, and there was a discovery made. It was gruesome. It continues to say the victims were later identified as 69-year-old Mark Winnick, his wife, 65-year-old Cherie Winnick, and the couple's daughter, 38-year-old Brooke Winnick. Police believe the house fire was started intentionally. The resulting investigation determined the teenager lived with the three victims, her mother, grandfather, and grandmother. A GoFundMe remembers the victims fondly. GoFundMe for what? To bury him or what? Okay, they're going to tell us. Okay. Over Thanksgiving weekend, Mark, Cherie, and Brooke Winnick lost their lives in a horrific triple homicide. Mark Winnick was a loving father, grandfather, uncle, brother, and coach at Arlington High School. Cherie Winnick was a sweet and caring mother, grandmother, sister, and aunt who cherished spending time with her family. Brooke Winnick was a beloved single mother with the biggest heart. Oh, she was the outcast. Is this girl mixed? I'm just saying. How they played her. She was a single, beloved single mother. How come she ain't no auntie? And how come she? So she must not be no auntie, no grandma, nobody's sister. Is you a only child? I mean, they just left her out to dry, which leads me to believe she was messing with the with some darkies. That's what's wrong, and she's been ostracized by the rest of the family. Everybody else was, yeah, big heart coach, did this. She's a single mother. Beloved. She was beloved single mother. And she had a heart. Well, of course she had a heart, dude. It goes on to say the proceeds from the GoFundMe will help cover the ongoing support of the two teenage daughters who lost their mother and need future care. Where the dad at? How come he don't got no part on that? And it don't seem like she was doing too well with taking care of them because they staying at their grandma and grandpa house. I'm just saying. I don't know what people's situation is. Maybe you had to get on your feet or what have you. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And ain't nobody looking at this little girl what she was doing on the internet. We ain't looking at the intranet no more. I'm telling you, I think she must be a mixed little girl, man. The red Kia Soul was soon on the radar across the Golden State as law enforcement in Riverside attempted to secure warrants for his arrest and to ascertain his exact location. The suspect eventually made his way north into a immediately adjacent San Bernardino County. There, the suspect died in a ghost town. Huh? He died in a ghost town? Y'all had a shootout at the ghost of OK Corral? Several hours later, it goes on to say he was discovered driving with the team through San Bernardino County when he was located by the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department in the unincorporated rated area of Kelso. Riverside Police said in their November 27, 2002 press release, Edwards fired gunshots at deputies and a deputy involved shooting occurred where he was subsequently pronounced deceased at the time, where he was unfortunately pronounced dead on the scene. It goes on to say, according to the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department, Edwards' vehicle was identified by aircraft at around 1:15 p.m. Brought out the ghetto bird? Maybe she was just white. That day, much later, the SWAT team reported attempted to intercept the vehicle, resulting in the gun battle. As SWAT got on the scene and intercepted Edwards' vehicle, Edwards fled and led deputies on a pursuit. The SBSD said in a press release, during the pursuit, Edwards fired shots at the deputies. The volley of gunfire struck the SWAT vehicle numerous times. Edwards lost control of his vehicle and the pursuit ended when he drove off the road. The female victim exited the vehicle and was rescued by deputies. Edwards exited the vehicle and pointed a gun at the sheriff's helicopter, and deputies fired at Edwards. Upon contact, Edward was unresponsive and pronounced deceased at the scene. What about the thug, the assailant? It was dead. He was dead. He was killed. Y'all got him. He was unresponsive after the the heroic gun battle. Riverside police said their investigation determined Edwards met with the girl through the common form of online deception known as catfishing, when someone pretends to be a different person than they actually are after driving from Virginia to California. Dang! They didn't have nobody you could molest in your town? Oh, you wanted to be. I'm just saying, you was trying to keep it a secret for forever. You thought y'all was gonna run off together. I'm trying to figure out why you just didn't stay in your neck of the woods. But you can't understand a Chester the molester. Look at him, his demonic face. He looked like he's man. He gone off that water. Excuse me. It goes on to say he is believed to have parked at a neighbor's house, murdered the girl's family, and then kidnapped her. We had a grandmother, grandfather, and a mother of this teen murdered by the suspect who traveled from across the country for most likely the sexual exploitation of this teenager. How about the kidnapping and rape? This is RPD Officer Ryan Railsback talking. Continues. Edwards became a Virginia State Trooper in January 2022. Before resigning in October of this year, he was employed by the Washington County Sheriff's Office. Great job, Virginia. Look, state troopers, ain't that supposed to be high up there? A state trooper, right? Great job. You hired this wacko. And recently, this year, so you thought he was in great mental capacity. Great job. He was employed by the Washington County Sheriff's Offices as a deputy and awaiting his assignment when the horrific series of events unfolded. Oh, so he was going to be he was employed as a sheriff. So he's a current sheriff. Currently, he's a sheriff. Past employees said the Virginia State Police were contacted during the hiring process. However, no employers disclosed any troubles. Wow. Reprimands or uh, internal investigation pertaining to Edwards. The agency is currently assisting the federal Riverside Police Department in California with this investigation. It is shocking and sad to the entire law enforcement community that such an evil and wicked person could infiltrate law enforcement while concealing his true identity as a computer predator and murderer. Washington County Sheriff Blake Andis added, "Our thoughts and prayers are with the Winnick family, their friends, officers, and all of those affected by this heinous crime." What you mean, the officers? What is you talking about? Didn't nothing happen to them? But you see, still protecting them, still fighting for them, still going hard in the paint for them. That's what we learned here today, boys and girls. What did we learn? They gonna be on code, even for their own boy. He about to be a top dog in the pen, white supremacist. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just gonna mold you, fold you, and scold you about being off code, y'all. I'm gonna leave you with 4 words: love, peace, blessings, and aloha, y'all. You see that, y'all? Boy, they on code. Let's get on code, y'all, so we can get this reparations. They would not badmouth them. You got a little bit evil and wicked person infiltrate. Nah, that's what you hire. Evil and wicked people. That's the criteria to work for the slave patrol. Love y'all. Take these commercials. Take that, take that, take that.
Be one to the family. This is Kendra Blackwood of Hot Lava Music TV and the Hot Lava Media Group. And I come to you today with an urgent call to action. And with that being said, this petition is to demand the US government immediately make anti-black racism a public health crisis is now an active campaign at change.org. And after this message, I'm going to need you to go over there and show your support. Right after you smash that like and subscribe if you have not already. Make sure you hit that bell for notifications. It doesn't cost you a thing. This is Kendra Blackwood for Hot Lava Music TV. First off, let's get this straight. I only want a boss. And I like to see a boss and boss shit. Where can you get boss shit, you ask? Well, dig this player. Boss 3 Anti Clothing got that drip for you and your missus. Now first, go follow at Boss 3 Anti Clothing on IG to see more real boss shit. And second, please log on to boss3anticlothing.com. That's boss3anticlothing.com. Currently we have multiple color combinations in stock. Ball out like a boss with the full sweatsuits for $250 and just the jacket for $150. And we also have jerseys for $75, and we definitely have the t-shirts for only $25. We offer free standard shipping, and have a quick response time. So tap in and style like a boss would do. Please go visit boss3anticlothing.com. That's boss3anticlothing.com. Once again, that's boss3anticlothing.com. Love, peace and blessing.
We need to go out here and say exactly what we want. And we got to say it with our chest. And we kind of start pussyfooting around, and we got to stop being scared to say exactly what we want, what we need. We need that paper. Say it with your chest. Damn all that. We need justice. We need y'all to love us. No. We don't need that paper. We need reparations in the form of a check. Let's stop being afraid to say that.
Everybody know you can get the money from that ride before you went up there. I told you motherfucker, I got your money yet, man. Fuck you, man. You ain't got the money yet. Fuck you think you is, man. Motherfucking Ron O'Neal or something. What you gonna do? I'm supposed to be scared now because you got a pistol, motherfucker.
I got it. Look, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look, see, I don't play with this shit. You don't
Kyrie with the give and go. I get it cheap for the low, more snow than the Eskimo big birdies. Taking flight, change your life in one night by 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like midnight, small fish big appetite, get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got
He been hula hooping through loopholes, working round shit. You can count lava down, but you can't count them out, baby. Life give me lemons, I make lemons.